Good morning. A warm welcome to everyone here today in Unity Hall, and also hello to the people in our online pews. We're a liberal religious congregation that nurtures lifelong spiritual development. We covenant to create a welcoming, caring, justice-seeking community within and beyond our walls. During the summer, you're going to hear from some All Souls members, as you've already heard, perhaps. And today, I will be offering a reflection, as will Bev. So we really appreciate you being here to listen to our reflections. My name is Peggy Sheehan Flood, and I'm joined by Bill on the piano. Jesse in the back is our tech master. And a special thank you to all the volunteers this morning, and also to Tammy and Karen, who helps coordinate our summer worship. We're glad to welcome Beverly over there, and we'll share our thoughts on our favorite vacations or journeys, some which are sacred. We'll also be treated to a selection from our All Souls Quartet, but as I've been informed today, it's a quartet -1. Octet. I studied math and taught math. So. Thank you. Always looking for a good excuse. Our lay pastoral caregiver this morning is Charlie. There's Charlie back there. And if you need to speak with Charlie, he offers a very caring and kind ear after our service today. So don't hesitate. As we begin our service today, let's all take a communal, long, deep breath. Welcome to All Souls, where all souls are welcome. Please rise in body or in spirit as we sing our opening hymn, Come and Go With Me. We're excited to be together again in our wonderful community, to honor our connection and to share the love that we hold for one another. Let us into our passing of the peace ritual. Let's begin by waving to our friends in the online pews. Hi there. If you're with us online for the first time, please let us know in the chat so we can give you a special welcome. Wherever you are, we feel your presence. If you're visiting here for the first time and you're not too shy and you want to raise your hand, please do so now so we can give you a warm welcome. Any first-timers here? No. Now here in Unity Hall, we'll briefly greet each other in your own way. Bump elbows, bump hips, give a wave. Okay, so let's spend a few minutes and turn to our neighbors, roam around just a bit, and share our joy of being together. you're going to do the last.
Put that where you want it.
Okay, thank you.
We acknowledge the Nahantic, Mohican, Mashantucket Pequot, and Eastern Pequot people as the traditional caretakers of the land on which we worship. We honor and pay respect to these tribes, their ancestors, and their lineage, who today uphold traditional practices, art, and education.
Bev will now light our chalice for us, which is the symbol of our Unitarian Universalist faith. Bev. Oh, we'll light this first here. If you... That's okay. We value, I don't want to say mistakes, but yeah, thank you. That's what we value. All right, let's say our chalice lighting words together. We are on a journey. We may find ourselves in the wilderness, hungry, thirsty, doubting that we should ever have come. But look around. We are not alone. It is our journey together. A journey to our better selves. A journey to the better world. A journey to a more promised land. And now, Bev is going to light our candle of peace. This morning, we light our candle of peace for the people of Venezuela and the Venezuelans in our community. We know we have quite a few living here. They worry and mourn for those lost, which is in the thousands, and those who have wounded and those who have died, which right now the official count is 3,000. We know that's going to go up. May the wounds be tended, the lost remembered, and may the world community work in peace to support their recovery and healing. Amen is right. Thank you. Okay. Our reading this morning is a poem, and I read this poem last year. It was written by my guide when I traveled and hiked in Bosnia, thank you, Herzegovina. So we're rereading it again this year. It was written by Saudin Gak. He is in his 20s. He was born Muslim. He converted to Christianity. He is an official icon painter, and he's also becoming a monk. And he's an amazing hiker and guide. So he wrote this especially for All Souls, and it's called In the Presence of Your Majesty. Once the thought of your vastness arises, I become aware of how small I am, a whisper in the grand symphony of stone and sky. When I step upon your sacred ground, letting movement flow and surrender, anything I believe I am softly fades, dissolving into your serenity. Air, fire, water, space, and earth. They whisper in my veins with your gentle touch, and a new intelligence awakens, guided by your timeless grace. A perfect stage for self-discovery, for falling in love with all that you are. Mountains, my eternal muse, in your presence, I find myself anew. I'm going to read this again, as we do with our poetry. In the Presence of Your Majesty, by Saudin Gak. Once the thought of your vastness arises, I become aware of how small I am. A whisper in the grand symphony of stone and sky. When I step upon your sacred ground, letting movement flow and surrender, everything I believe I am softly fades, dissolving into your serenity. Air, fire, water, space, and earth, they whisper in my veins with your gentle touch, and a new intelligence awakens, guided by your timeless grace. A perfect stage for self-discovery, for falling in love with all that you are. Mountains, my eternal muse, in your presence, I find myself anew. My pleasure. And now we'll have our musical meditation. Thank you, Bill.
This is an old James Taylor song about the values of listening and making good decisions. And every adult in this room knows about this good decision stuff. No, enjoy. Walk down that lonesome road all by yourself. Don't turn your head back over your shoulder, and only stop to rest yourself when the silver moon is shining high. If I had told you this once or twice, if I had closed my mouth and opened my eyes, if I had closed my head and warmed my heart, I'd not be on this road tonight. Carry on, never run sorry for yourself. It doesn't save you from your troubled mind. Walk down that lonesome road all by yourself. Don't turn your head back over your shoulder, and only stop to rest yourself when the silver moon is shining high above the trees.
This is a reflection on a vacation from several years ago. About 30 years ago, Martin and I attended a benefit auction. A week's vacation in Maine was one of the items for auction. We loved vacationing in Maine and figured if we could procure a week there for a good price, we would bid on it. When the item came up for bid, the auctioneer described it as a camp on an isolated peninsula with no running water and no electricity. My husband immediately made a bid. I looked at him as if he had taken leave of his senses. No electricity and no running water, I whispered fiercely. Someone else made a bid, and I breathed a sigh of relief. Martin bid higher. I just stared at him in disbelief. Again, he was outbid. Before I could thank Providence, he bid higher. When there were no further bids, the auctioneer called, "Going once, going twice, sold," to the man in the blue shirt. Those around us applauded. My face must have shown my disappointment. A man at a nearby table turned to me. "We went up there last year. You will love it." His wife nodded her head in ready agreement, and I decided that they must have been lifelong campers. I have never enjoyed camping, though I must be honest, my only experience camping was 1 week at a Girl Scout camp. And at that point in my life, my kind of vacation was a cozy place where I could take a long hot bath and curl up with a book before going to bed after spending most of the day doing little or nothing. Neither seemed likely with the upcoming vacation. I tried not to impart my feeling to our kids, aged 13 and 15 at the time, but their reactions were little better than mine. After a while, we accepted the inevitable and prepared to make the best of what we all, excluding my husband, saw as a bad deal. When we arrived that August, we learned that though there was no running water, there was a cistern full of rainwater that provided water to the house through a gravity-fed system for dishwashing and bathroom facilities. And though there was no electricity, there was a gas stove and a refrigerator and gas lights. The toilet facilities could be best described as an indoor outhouse separated from the house by a short covered walkway. The toilet did flush, but some pumping was involved with odoriferous results. Detailed instructions on the use of the camp were left for us by the engineer owner. There had been little rain over the previous month, so we were asked to conserve our water use, and we were to burn all paper trash. So every evening, we would go down to the rock-based dock and burn the day's trash while watching the shooting stars of the Perseid meteor showers. Within a couple of days, we fell into a gentle, unhurried rhythm. No television, no radio, no phones, no computers, no newspapers, just books, games, sea and sky, and each other. Martin and I slept in a double bed that was on a screened-in porch, and we were awakened early each morning by the quiet put-put of lobster boats. We hiked to the end of the peninsula and saw bald eagles, an osprey soaring through the pines. Martin and our daughter went out in a sea kayak and saw cavorting seals. Our son Dirk, an aspiring cross-country runner, ran the dirt trails surrounding the area. I discovered that a sponge bath and an outdoor shower with a pail of hot water for washing and a pail of warm water for rinsing can be every bit as relaxing as a hot tub, if not more so. In a bathtub, you can't hear the wind soughing through the trees, smell the sea, or feel the sun drying your back. And I read lots of books. A journal camp that was kept in the camp recorded the comments of those who had been there before through the years. We had agreed that our final meal in Maine should be eaten out so we could order Maine wild blueberry pie. Yes. More than one entry in the journal mentioned a nearby local eatery called the Country Kitchen. It was reputed to serve the best blueberry pie around. That place is gone now, but I still remember driving up to it and experiencing severe misgivings. The dirt parking lot was filled with rundown trucks and motorcycles, and the restaurant itself appeared to be a lean-to that was attached to a trailer. We decided to take a chance. It was our last night, and we hadn't eaten that blueberry pie yet. Once inside, we noticed Christmas and Valentine's Day decorations that were still up, though not lit. An older waitress seated us and asked us if we were visiting, even though it seemed pretty obvious we were the only non-locals there. We said yes and told her that we had come specifically for the best blueberry pie around. She said they might be out of the pie, but offered to go to the kitchen to check. When she returned, she said that there was one piece left, and she was saving it for us. It did turn out to be the best pie we've ever eaten. Yes, we shared, and the other food was pretty good too. We returned from that vacation more relaxed and refreshed than we've been in years. We later learned that the owner of the camp had no plans to offer a week there again because too many members of his extended family wanted to spend time there each summer themselves, and we understood why. I am convinced that high expectations are not necessarily a good thing. They leave too much room for disappointment. On the other hand, if you don't expect too much, you can be pleasantly surprised. This can be true not only for places and experiences, but for people as well. We left that waitress up in Maine a pretty good tip.
Thank you, Bev, for those beautiful words about your vacation in Maine, and also for your beautiful delivery. Thank you. Before I begin, I just want to take a quick informal survey of everyone who's here today. Has anyone here been to all 50 states? Oh, in the back there, Lynn and John. Wow. Congratulations. Okay, let's continue. There's no awards, I'm sorry. Who here has been to at least 10 different countries? All right, some travelers. How about 50 countries? Anybody think they've been to 50 countries? How about 7 continents? I wrote this, so of course I have the answers. Okay, last one. How about over 100 countries? Oh, I know. What do we call this type of traveler? Do they go on a lot of vacations? Are they explorers? Have you ever had a sacred trip or journey worth of awe and remembrance? I noticed one of our blurbs for this week described that our reflections would be about, quotes, best vacation ever. I should have looked at the theme more closely before volunteering, as I don't go on vacations anymore. Vacation implies time away from employment. What do we call it if we're no longer working, or that word retired? Retired to me is an odd word for someone who's not working, isn't it? Personally, yes, I am forever tired from raising 5 children and working outside of the home. I don't want to be retired. Instead, I consider myself renewed, like a library book that hasn't been finished. The chapters that are completed and those to come are filled with what I call sacred journeys and sacred moments. Indulge me as I tell you about some of my sacred moments and journeys. Let's go to the Ngorongoro crater in Tanzania. The Ngorongoro crater is the world's largest caldera, and that's a volcanic depression. The crater is 12 miles wide, 100 square miles in total size, and it's home to over 25,000 animals. And also, pastoral Africans called Maasai live there. You may have seen pictures of the Maasai. Cows are sacred to their people, and they make use of all parts of the cow, including drinking their blood. Imagine waking up on the edge of the crater on Christmas morning. Your travel companions are sleeping, and you behold a sight that seems like it was created for you alone. Looking out on miles of crater floor, the sun is bright. The 25,000 animals are roaming, not a person in sight. All is as intended. The moment is truly sacred, imprinted on your mind and carried in your soul forever. Let's pop off to another continent, Asia. The country is China, the city is Shanghai. You're staying at the Waldorf Astoria, very fancy. Unlike that cabin in Maine, there's lovely bathrooms and very nice water pressure. It's 1 block from the Bund, a waterfront promenade about a mile long. Grab your camera, a real one, not a phone camera. Walk over to the Bund and you'll see so many families strolling. For many of these families, you're the first white person they've encountered, and that is what they see. What we see are cute kids. We ask permission to take photos, always the correct thing to do wherever you are. This is the time of China's one-child policy, and parents are so proud and delighted with their child that they line up to get their pictures taken. It is delightful, pure joy, and sacred. Parents, children, a stranger, sharing love, sharing life. Smiles galore, just a delightful and sacred experience. Oftentimes, there is a person who makes the journey sacred. In Tanzania, she was one of our fellow travelers, Sharon, an OB/GYN from Philadelphia. We did not know Sharon before the journey. She was dying of cancer, but had the courage and strength to join us. Sharon died several months after returning home, but it was an incredible honor to spend this time with her and help her to navigate a challenging environment. Seeing sights is important, but people are always the best part of any exploration. Let's stay in Africa, but pop down to Uganda, where my brother-in-law, Brother Johnny Flood, has served as a Catholic missionary for over 50 years. My husband, brother, and sister-in-law visited him this past September. Uganda is one of the world's poorest countries by any measure. Poverty is apparent everywhere. While on this journey, we became reacquainted with a Rwandan priest, Reverend James Barasa. James was raised in Ugandan refugee camp because of ethnic tensions in Rwanda. His mother, sister, and brother died tragically in the camp. His dad returned to Rwanda and was murdered in the Rwandan genocide, along with several other family members. James identified his father in a mass grave by the sweater he was wearing. While spending time with James, you realize you are in the presence of a holy, sacred person. He lights up a room when he enters, his beautiful dark skin in contrast with his glowing white smile. And he displays that smile often. The journey was sacred because of beautiful people like Johnny and James. We need not travel to other continents to experience sacred journeys. You may have one when you leave here today. A walk may become something to treasure when you run into a friend. Your latte at a local cafe may be an opportunity to connect and feel loved. Travel on, friends. Shine on whomever you meet and wherever you go. Pay attention and be grateful for sacred moments.
The work of All Souls is supported by you, our members of this church, and friends. Together, we gratefully support this place of worship, work, and play. Please join me in preparing our hearts and minds for the offering by saying these words together. We give to the work of All Souls. Our work weaves the fabric of love called community. To this end, we dedicate ourselves and this, our offering. The offering will now be given and gratefully received.
Thank you all. We gratefully receive your offering. Excuse me, we are a beloved community. One of the ways that we create and sustain it is to bear witness to each other's lives, both our joys and our sorrows, through a candle lighting ritual, creating a circle of love and care. Those souls who are with us online, in the online pews, write your joy or your sorrow in the chat, but please, we ask you to refrain from responding right now, as it makes us difficult to read them up here. Those of you, excuse me again, here in person are invited to come forward to light a candle of intention as you are so moved. Those of you at the front of the line, we just ask to make things go a little bit more smoothly, to come down towards the end and light the ones closer to where I'll be standing there. So the circle is open. Your joys and sorrows are welcome here. Oh, Mary. Mary expresses great joy. With massive help from family and friends, my move went smoothly and my house sold. Let the next chapter begin. That's great news. Let's see. Oh, I see nothing from the online pews. Okay. For all that has been offered, the reflections for Mary's good news, may we always have joys and we'll always have sorrows to share. Please rise in body or in spirit as we sing our closing hymn. This is going to be a good one, right, Bill? Thank you, Bill. That was great. Bev will extinguish the chalice for us as we say these words together. Our worship has ended, but our service is not yet done. May our spirits be renewed and our purpose resolved as we meet the challenges of the week. The chalice extinguished until, once again, ignited. Those here in Unity Hall and in our online pews, let's extend our hands and send our intentions to the world. Behold and bless our travels, both near and far. May we witness the sacred in all whom we meet. Please be seated for our postlude. Our All Souls Octet -1.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world, wonderful world.
I see skies of blue and clouds of white, bright blessed days, dark sacred nights, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world, wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world, wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Thank you, Octet -1. What a wonderful world, truly. We just have a few announcements. If you're newish today and want more information about All Souls, walk over to that big welcome sign over there. Thank you, Jesse. Vanna White. You can get, we'll tell you whatever you would like to know. Sharing circles today, 11:30 a.m. in the Ackerman Room. What's that? Oh, earlier than that. Oh, yes, because would you like to do 11 o'clock? Okay, so grab your coffee and go there. So 11 o'clock. Social justice and sci-fi, maybe 11 o'clock also? Oh, not meeting. Okay, that's okay. And next Sunday, Paul Carolyn will be our worship leader. Save the date, please, Saturday, August 8th. That will be Pride at the Beach, and we'll be needing volunteers. Go have your beautiful day, and thank you.